Upon lecturing a male friend about the danger of gender roles, while simultaneously texting another man about my boobs. Sometimes feminism is wonderfully obvious. Buy woman made. Boycott Rush Limbaugh. Grow a cunt beard. Feminism doesn't tell me what to do about this bar full of hipsters. I lust hard after men in glasses and skinny jeans. Did I just objectify an entire room full of men?
Yeah.
And if so, does that bring us closer to equality? Hey, is that a glass ceiling in your pants? Because I could see myself pounding against it for the next 35 years. Was your father a mechanic? Where'd you get such a finely tuned sense of personal boundaries? If looks could kill, you'd be lucky House Republicans blocked the Violence Against Women Act. On to the small talk, approved topics of conversation. The Chicago Blackhawks, the failure of charter schools, unionization efforts at Target, obscure craft beers, and how this place used to be so much cooler before all the kids from the yuppie neighborhood started coming here. Avoid my body, his body, what I'd like to do to his body, and anything that has ever been written in Cosmo. By now we need another trip to the bar. Hey, women earn 77 cents for every dollar earned by a man. Can I buy you 3/4 of a drink? How about a Long Island ice? Back up. I'm supposed to be sex positive, like I show up in bed with pom-poms and motivational cat posters. 2, 4, 6, 8, oral sex is really great. All the orgasms, none of the shame. Too bad pop culture never got the message. Victoria's Secret is still selling thongs that say sure thing, and Steubenville is still blaming the victim. How do I say sex without saying object? How do I say I want your attention without saying I am yours for the taking? That's a nice shirt. It would look great on my floor after we've both given enthusiastic consent. If I said you had a nice body, would you hold it at exactly the distance you feel comfortable with? Are you pro-choice? Yes. Let's go do things that lead to abortion. Now for the clothes. Do I want to leave with him? Does he want to leave with me? His place or mine? Exactly how much of each of us had to drink divided by our weights and rates of metabolism? Is it gender neutral that neither one of us is carrying a condom? Susan B. Anthony, am I letting you down? Or do you just wish you'd been allowed to have this much fun? Hey, I need you, like a fish needs a bicycle. St. Paul. Thank you for having me. This is a great crowd you have on this fine October evening.
Isn't it?
So I'm in town for the Informs Conference. Anybody in town for the Informs Conference? No, I didn't think so. No, I'm kidding. That is really what I'm in town for. It's a management science, kind of an engineering conference. So I have been in a business suit and heels for the last 2 days. I have 3 more days of this nonsense, like academic presentations and stuff like that. So it is really good to be here tonight. It is really good to be among poets. It's really good to be amongst all of you. So thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you, crowd. Thank you, Sierra, for having me. Thank you, Will, for taking care of me at the bar. Everybody be sure you're tipping Will very well. And thank you, of course, Artist Quarter more generally for having us. All right. This next poem is called An Incomplete List of Things I Forgot to Pack on My Way to Minneapolis, St. Paul. 1, my chapbooks. Okay, so that's really not a poem, but I don't have any merch, but a lot of the other awesome poets you're going to hear tonight do have merch. So if you feel like you want to spend some money, please go up to the poets who are in the slam and tell them that they're awesome and ask if they have merch, because I don't. Okay. That's presumptuous of me, thinking you would have wanted to buy my merchandise anyway. All right.
Presumptuous, you're great.
Now I'll get to what comes next. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm sober. The South Dakota Badlands talk back to me on my summer vacation. You claim to be from the middle of nowhere because you grew up without cable television. Your water came from a well that sometimes ran yellow, and calls to 911 went unanswered if the sheriff was out to lunch. But be honest. You had air conditioning, and a local roller rink, and an hour and a half's proximity to Wrigley Field. City Slicker, what do you know about the wild? This is the stuff of legends, the lands that are bad to cross. The sun is red wine sour and sharper than an overlit mirror, sleeps less than the waitress at the Starlight truck stop, pulls the sweat out of you like a fast one. At midday, she erases the last of the shadow, and you regret you let your hair grow long. Nobody gets used to the temperature, they just become forgeries. What do you know about heat? The rattlesnakes can't tell a sparrow from a finger, a rat from a toe. Your voice is the dinner bell, your footsteps a checkered flag. Your cell phone is useless in these parts. What is beautiful that isn't dangerous? Watch your ankles, the path is too smooth, like your indoor palms, smooth like your hardwood floors, smooth like your politicians. City Slicker, what do you know about America? Nothing gets a foothold in this earth, not the pebbles, not the grass, not the fog that settles in like your mother-in-law on her holiday visit, not the Lakota homesteaded out, the ghost dancers circled up like a carousel, believing their God could be stronger than manifest destiny. What do you know about crime, about massacre, about wounded knee, the four cannons set out like the points of a cross, bodies searched like parking lots, relocation trains coughing up steam, 150 natives dead, medals of honor as the bounty this land remembers. Nothing grows here. Call that erosion. A week from now, you'll show off pictures of the canyons, the gullies, the chimney rocks. Say everything in South Dakota was hard. City Slicker, what do you know about the country?